How does pawn structure influence interference? Have you ever wondered how the arrangement of pawns on the chessboard can impact your tactical play? Let's take a closer look at how pawn structure influences interference in chess. Pawn structure refers to the way pawns are positioned on the board. This arrangement plays a vital role in controlling space and limiting your opponent's options. Interference is a tactic where one player blocks the connection between two enemy pieces, disrupting their coordination. Pawns are essential in creating or preventing interference. Their fixed positions allow them to block lines and files, making it difficult for enemy pieces to work together. For instance, if you place a pawn on a square that interrupts the line between a defender and the piece it protects, you create interference. This can lead to opportunities to win material or launch an attack. A well-placed pawn can effectively block a bishop or rook's line, making it impossible for them to defend another piece. On the flip side, a weak pawn structure, like isolated or doubled pawns, can create gaps. These gaps may allow your opponent to find alternative defenders or escape routes, making interference less effective. In practical play, players often advance their pawns to interfere with enemy coordination. For example, pushing a pawn to block a file or diagonal can render an opponent's rook or bishop ineffective in defending a key square. This tactic is especially useful when one side is trying to attack or defend a critical point. Recognizing when and where to push a pawn to create interference is an important tactical skill. To put this into practice, if you want to disrupt your opponent's pieces, pay close attention to the pawn structure. Look for opportunities to move a pawn and block the line between two enemy pieces. This can throw off their coordination and create tactical chances for you. However, also be mindful of your own pawn structure. Weaknesses can make you vulnerable to similar tactics from your opponent. Understanding how pawn structure influences interference helps players identify tactical opportunities and avoid falling victim to them. This knowledge is particularly relevant in the context of tactical motifs like pins, forks, and skewers. All these tactics often relying on the ability to control or disrupt lines between pieces. By recognizing the role of pawns in these situations, you can sharpen your tactical play and become a more effective chess player.